What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the farm here, where we're still chipping some trees. We're back over by Evan's farm this time, because I needed to clear out these trees that are over here by the field. Everything's going pretty damn nice, I must say. I've been doing this for actually a couple of hours. We've only got a couple trees left over here, and these are the main ones I'm focusing on. I'm not really too concerned about those trees that I took down over there. And as far as the trees that are up at the Johnson farm, I'm not going to worry about those right off the bat either, but I will eventually get around to getting rid of those. But I've got hired help working on the fertilizer. In fact, the one I just did over there at the Cook farm is done, so I need to get over there and move him over to right to do those 3 fields. And okay, no train, good. Then I think I'm pretty much set. I mean, there isn't much else I can do. I am collecting some cash here, $87,000, but I'm going to need more. I've got courseplay going. You saw that truck just driving off on its own. The other one is still loaded on his way over to the furniture factory. He's coming down the main stretch right now, so I've got a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a waiting period before these guys come back. I kind of goofed on that one. I used the lizard truck to get everything over, to originally trace the route, and I shouldn't have done that. I should have... Why is he all the way out here? I should have used the T880, because now the T880 is limited to the speed that it was recorded at. The course was recorded at, and that was at the Lizard, which only does like 42, 43 miles an hour, so I kind of goofed on that one. Keep that in mind if you guys are going to be making routes, if you're going to have different trucks hauling the trailers. Oh, I forgot, I still got this guy over here. Forgot all about you. In fact, wait. Let's have you tag along, because I think you belong over at right farm anyway. Eventually I will have all the same trucks, so that's not going to be an issue, but starting out here, the free truck and a T880, you know, yeah, might as well just roll with that. $14,000 on that one brings me up to $101,000, so he is on his way back now, and here comes the other guy, the 880. Hi. Now, I missed a couple fields over here for fertilization as well, so they're only going to have 2 on them, because I don't think I'm going to be able to get a 3rd stage in before I harvest. Which is rapidly approaching, too. Midsummer, day 2. This should be enough for these fields here. Turn you off. Yeah, there's the other spreader. I'm just going to hire a worker here. I don't think that one over there has any fertilizer in it, but we'll take a look. It might. Yes, it does. Nice. I'm gonna hire a worker for that one too. How's the other twin star doing? Where's he at? Oh, he's not even through town yet. Oy. So, back to the whole logging setup. I did add a new toy here, and right here. I don't know why it says case, but this is the 620D skidder. It's a public mod from Johnny, and he's someone that is usually over on another Discord channel I see with, it's Rubberside Down. That's his Discord channel. KST is also over there as well. And those guys, they're all about logging. That's all they do. In fact, one of them has changed the name on Discord when he goes to play. Instead of Farming Simulator 17, it's Logging Simulator 17. So, yeah, they're really into it. It's not a bad looking mod. There is another one I do find very nice, and that is a cat mod. For a log skidder, but the controls are a little glitchy for me. Are you going to start on this field automatically now? Yes, you are. Okay, I'll just let you do your thing then. Did you get that whole field? Yes, you did. All right. I don't think it's the ideal way to be going down this field, but I'll let him do his thing. I don't have it activated here, but it's a very nicely detailed mod. Very well done. It's just the controls are a little weird. Unless you're using keyboard or a steering wheel and the pedals, there's no middle ground. It's either you're going or you're not. And so when you want to kind of crawl up to a log, it's like you gotta basically tap the key just to go, because if you hold it down for like 2 seconds, you're already flat out, like as if you're, you know, there's no 0 to gradual climb. It's 0 to top speed, you know. So it makes it difficult when you're trying to line up for logs. The other thing I noticed is it didn't happen with the mouse, but with a joystick, and this is as simple as just going into the settings and changing it. But for some odd reason, turning the hooks, or the hook on the back, is the same as opening and closing them. It didn't do that with the mouse, but it does it with the joystick. It doesn't do it with the other one I just showed you. It doesn't do it with this one here, the Tiger Cat. It did it with the cat for some reason. So, yeah, maybe different key bindings, and for some reason they're both the same, or they share a key binding with something else. I don't know. I didn't look, but I decided not to use that one. I went with the Tiger Cat here, and they're both the same price. So I found them over on Modland. I found the cat over on modland.net. So if you guys go over there, just do a search for Skidder, and it should come up for you guys, and you can go ahead and knock yourselves out. I'll go ahead and post a link in the description here for this Tiger Cat, and so you guys can check that out if you wish, since it is a public mod. And eventually I'll get around to it. Wait, what are you, what, you're stuck in? Oh, because the tree's right there. I didn't even think about that. I should be able to get you lined up, right? Okay, good. Really getting the hang of this thing. We put this over on the server as well, if you guys haven't been watching the streams, and there is a lot of head desync. The claw from the arm really, you know, gets dislocated. But, you know, although that is immersion breaking, it still works just fine. It's not jittery, it's not jumping all over the place. I can still pick up logs just fine, move them around, whatever I need to do with them, so... You know, it's definitely not a game breaker, so I think we're going to leave it for now. It's just a matter of finding a good skidder, and that's kind of what I'm testing out here. I'm getting used to this one. I like the whole winching thing. I really do. But, like this right here, the turning, I don't really like. If this thing had front wheel steer and rear wheel steer, okay, I can live with that. But the way this thing turns, you know, that just doesn't work for me. Doesn't work for me at all, and it's rather annoying, to be quite honest. So I'm keeping an eye out for other skidders, and that's why I picked up that Tiger Cat, and that was the last tree from over here, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Alright. So we're all done over here with all that. I have to load up the stump grinder. I got the pickup truck and the trailer over there right now, so that'll be good to go. Let's get one more tree over here so I can get this guy fully loaded. I also was looking at a different log grabber here, log loader crane. It's a Caterpillar one, and it's part of a 3-pack. There's a processor, I think, in there, a dongle, and a fixed, like this one is. I decided not to use that one as well because it's a little weird. The fixed loader part here leans. It leans to one side, and there's nothing you can do about that. Come on, I'm just trying to straighten you out. Oh, the other guy's back now. You know what? There we go. How about this? Now you should be good. Alright, both the Pumas are done. Or Puma and Optum. Going, why you're supposed to go. The other guy goes on his own, but you don't want. Oh wait, because I took him off the course. That's why. That would be why. Just clean up the job site here, get rid of some of these trees, and hell, I'm making money. That's also important, making money. Get out of the damn machine. I'm sure a lot of you guys would just, you know, stop logging already, but there really isn't much else I can do. I am going to be working towards sheep, and that is another thing we're going to get started on here today is the whole cutting the grass and everything, but I'm not going to buy sheep right away. I'm looking to basically get a stockpile, build up some reserve on the grass, and then go from there. In fact, that reminds me, since the sheep are over here at field 11, can I buy field 11? What did I just do? What just happened? $171,000. Okay. I cannot buy field 11. I was thinking about just buying field 11 and keeping that there for the sheep and then using all the grass here to make fuel. But that's not going to work, so I'm going to have to transport from field 52 in Johnson Farm over here for the sheep. So I already do have these bought, so we're ready to go here. Now I just need tractors for it, and well, I guess I might as well. I think this was the original one that was going to be over at Johnson Farm. So back to Johnson Farm I go. Be right back. Well, that was interesting. I'm sitting here trying to earn a little bit extra cash while so I can get more stuff here, and I just ran this thing out of fuel. I didn't even notice. I just ran it completely out of fuel. This one's still good. That one's still actually not using any fuel. Oops. Well, fortunately, I know where I can get some. So let's jump over to this over here. Not you, but I'll load you up anyway. Alright, so I'm actually going to drop this. I was just looking at weeders as well, and I forgot there's one near where I'm at right now at the logging site that's for free. I don't know why I'm looking to buy a weeder. There's a free one. And we'll grab that one here as well. In a little bit, once I get the fuel all taken care of. I'm surprised I actually ran it dry. I am very surprised by that. The only the downside is I'm gonna have to go over to Shell and pay for it. Which is gonna hurt, but you know, whatever. How are we doing over at Furniture Factory? Now, see, there's one thing that has not happened yet. I have not hit a max 500,000, and I mean, yeah, one, I'm filling it up slowly. And I don't own it, so this can change. This can go up and down. But I think I'm getting lucky here because it hasn't gone to like 450,000 on its own. But two, I think because it is so long between drop-offs, it's able to change. It's got the ability to go. It does have the time to go ahead and change, and I don't have to worry about not being able to offload there. So, but yeah, there could be a time here where I do get unlucky, and a truck gets there, and it updates before the truck offloads, and now it's at 450,000 or something like that. Let's do one other thing here. Speaking of money, I bet we were full. Maybe not. I'm guessing we were full though. Yep, gold was, yep. So now construction will resume. And then I will resume on my course of getting a fuel tanker. For those who don't know, there is a free one over here, hidden. We're gonna go to now. I found a new vehicle, yay! So over to Shell I go, fill this up. I think it holds, what, 3,000 or something like that? So... now I was just going over to railroad tracks there and there's no crossing, and that made my mind trigger to what I was just talking to Kaskorak about the other day, and the crossover that is over there by Evans, that is at the top of the hill there. During the stream, I suggested, hey, come on now, I suggested that we move that down, and I'll show you when we get over there, but right now it's near the top of the hill, and I suggested that we move it down right before the curve. It'd just be easier to get equipment across. And he says, yeah, that's pretty easy, I can go ahead and do that. Now, I told him, I said, you know, don't do that, let's not do a map update just for that, you know, let's get some other stuff that you're going to need to do. And he goes, well, I've already made a handful of changes all around the map, so there could be a new map update coming out here. And it's just more, airborne here. And a game save at the same time. This isn't going to be a restart update, it's just going to be some polishing here and there, that's all it is. Just fixing a couple things, changing a couple things, moving, what have you. And that's about it. So, you know, if you guys don't want to download it, you won't have to, but stay here on the channel here, and when Cass has that already, I'll let you guys know. We're not in any rush, so you guys don't have to worry about that, but there will be another map update coming, just don't know when. I would say in a few weeks. I think that's a safe bet. Cass watches these videos as well, so I'm sure if he sees this, he will most likely comment down below. So, is this thing directional? I think it is. Or is it just not gonna do it? Doesn't want to do it. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna have to go to a gas station, aren't I? Yep. Damn. But yeah, as far as the map and updates and changes, I think we're pretty much done with adding or removing things, unless it's something that's game-breaking that he decides, because we discuss things with the map all the time. So unless it's something that's like map breaking and it's decided that this needs to happen, yeah, I wouldn't expect any changes. You know, buildings, stuff like that, nothing like that's going to change. And so nothing's going to be added. So far so good. We haven't found anything or heard of anything that's causing major issues. So knock on wood, we're doing all right there. But yeah, he didn't go into detail during the stream what he's changed. You know, maybe he found a floating trees. You know, and that's basically what I'm talking about, I think. So be on the lookout for that in the coming weeks. I will, of course, let you guys know in a video. Alright, I forget where the gas station is. Because, of course, I don't use it. Is it over here? Or did I go too far? Oh, there it is. This is gonna hurt. You know, on second thought, I don't need a buttload of it. I don't need to fill it up. Wow, come on. Let's go this way. Immersion braking. No, with this skidder here, with this winch skidder, if that middle axle was taken out and the steering adjusted, then I'd probably be totally in love with this. Because right now, it steers from the rear, it seems like. So if that second axle there was gone, so it was just the front and rear, more turn was put into, well, they turn alright, but, you know, it actually turned up front instead of in the rear, I'd be totally in love with this thing. This thing's like a freaking gas guzzler. Which is fine, I just didn't expect that. $550 liters. Let's get you out of the way. And let's get these trucks rolling again here. Double check this thing too. Settings, start it, okay. Do drive on at 100 on him. And the T880. What do you set to? There we go. Alright, drive at 95. Because he was taken off at 90. I want to get it as full as I can. I could wait just till 100, but... Stop this here when he takes off. I'm trying to keep it straight, that's why I'm leaving this thing here, but... Why are you not going? You're full, damn it. Oh good, it did stop automatically. Before it wasn't. Oh wait, maybe it didn't stop. Oh, it completely went off. I'm like, wait a minute, why is it not chewing it up? Hello? It's rolling it down the conveyor, but see, here's where it's going to get tricky because I can't quite see what the hell is going on. Nope. Alright, there we go. Got that one. There it goes. We'll grab two. What the hell? Probably shouldn't. I only need one. That's what I like about this fixed setup here. You can be so precise with it once you get used to the controls and everything. So you can go ahead and cherry pick one log. Looking good. might just send him on his way with what's in there. Yeah. Alright. Now, I was gonna buy a tractor for the Johnson farm, a second one. But I think I'll use this one. Since he's already here, he hasn't been doing much. This should be more than enough here to go ahead and pull that weeder, or the windrower. No, wait, that's a weeder over there, not a windrower. Isn't there a weeder or a windrower? I gotta try to remember here. I thought there was. I usually don't, you know, in all honesty, I usually don't go for the free stuff. You know, I'll go for the fertilizers, spreaders. I mean, hell, the fuel tanker over on the multiplayer server is probably still sitting in the same spot you guys saw me pick it up from. Unless someone's already gone for it and almost like sold it. I mean, that's the only reason why we would go for this stuff. I know there's I think it's a loader wagon and a manure spreader. Maybe there isn't a hidden weeder. I honestly don't remember. Well, nevertheless, I'll still put this little tractor over there on that farm. We'll take the weeder over there as well. I can use that over in the grass, so that will be just fine. Just fine, I say. I'll make a detour after I pick this little thing up. There it is, right over there. Found a new vehicle, yay! I'm gonna have to put a weight on the front when I use this. Here's the weeder. We'll drive on down the dirt road here, head over towards the construction sites for Ken's. It's actually right down there past Shell, so I've got a ways to go. Over by Hines and Dole that are down there in the lower right-hand corner. But I know there's a few more pieces of equipment hiding around here. I think there was 7 total. The truck we've already found. The 2 spreaders, we've already found those. So that's 3. Here's 4 with this weeder. I think 5 and 6 are down the road here. and 7 for the fuel tanker. Oh, here's one. Loader wagon. Can't pick it up. So that's right over here by the sawmill. You know, we have never built anything over here. Ken's, Heinz, Dole, never built anything. Oh, come on, get up the hill. Get up the hill. There you go, good boy. Is he already back at the... Yes, he is. Back at the job site. And a manure spreader. Well, let's get him going again, because here comes the other one. Alright. I'm loving the extra money. I know there's other ways to do it, but if you guys saw at the beginning of the video, I didn't have a whole lot to start with because I was a good boy and I did not cash in on any silt. I wanted to. I did. But I said nope. I owe it to my viewers to not take the easy road, to grind her out. And I did just that. No, honestly, I really didn't want to. As easy as it is to go ahead and cash in on that, I really just didn't want to do it. I'll grind it out. That's fine with me. It might not make for great video, but I'll live with it, you know? Hello? Drive. Why won't you drive? I don't know why this thing is not driving. Is he set on the wrong one? No, that's the right one. He just doesn't want to go. The other guy's going. He goes just fine on his own. That twin star, for some reason, just doesn't want to go. I've got Homer Simpson's Spider Pig stuck in my head. I watched the Simpsons movie on Friday, and now it's stuck in my head. Spider Pig does whatever a Spider Pig does. And then later on in the movie, when he called him Harry Plopper. Oh, man. Nope, now his name is Harry Plopper. Alright. He's at 55% right now. See, right there. Watch how this thing turns. Dragging the rear end like that. I just... It's keeping me from falling in love with this thing. B, where are you going? Alright. Back to over here. So when we last left off with our little putt-putt, we found the maneuver spreader. So now it's on over to Johnson Farm. Now the weeder I was looking at, I don't think this guy will be able to handle. That's one downside. Has anyone ever built these locations over here? Dole, Hines, or Ken's? Asking for a friend. He's on his way back. Okay, I got time. So at least the wood chips are starting to pay off here. Cogent is up and running as well. Still over 600,000 sitting there. Oh, they're at 434 right now. Yeah, 632. I really should look into upgrading the performance of that one. In fact, I don't need this thing right now, though. We're already at level 3 fertilizer, so I can go ahead and drop it somewhere. Alright, so this little guy here, 88 horsepower is what he's got. And the windrower here wants 140. So yeah, he's not going to be able to handle this. So I might end up getting rid of him and just using the case that I have over here right now. I'll probably do all that off camera. I'll just truck him over with the pickup, since that still has the other little Massey on it. And the pickup's still over here, so a lot of moving stuff around. But I think... Oh, wait, actually, I was gonna... Oh, I got nothing over there. I'll jump on this one. I need to find something cheap so I can just put over here. Well, no, I don't need to. Well, shoot. Can I actually buy... Yes, I can buy from here. Okay, good. Only at 11 still, so I need to buy some more fields if I'm gonna end up buying any factories. Usually I place something over here at the stores, but since you can just hit right shift and question mark, and that brings up the real estate window. And I'm sure there's a key binding for bringing up the upgrade window as well. I don't know what it is off the top of my head. But this is where you go over here to make your upgrades. Cogents. It's going to cost me $200,000 to do it. Damn. And then we're out of stone over there, so I need to still get the gold factory going. There's still a little bit of work to get done here. Just a little bit of work, but I am going to move the Dodge Ram over to pick up the Massey, bring that back over to the job site so I can cut down, so I can take out these stumps, and then bring that with the trailer over here to pick up him, take that and sell that one off. And then this case over here is just going to end up being the workhorse of the farm. Cutting grass, weeding, fertilizing, doing all that stuff. Eventually I'm going to have to get a front loader over here as well, and as well as a couple of trailers for moving silage around, moving grass around, things like that. So a lot of stuff still to get done here, and we're already halfway through summer. Yeah, but you know, I expected a lot of this. I really did. And in fact, next episode we will be cutting grass because I need to start storing grass. I need to get all that going so I can buy sheep and do all that other stuff. So I want to have at least some stockpile here. And same goes for corn, same goes for wheat and hay. I want to have some stockpile, and that way when I do start buying animals, probably either during the winter or early next season, then I've already got material ready to go for them, and that's the idea. He's coming up to the job site, so I think that's where we will finish things off here. Just a handful more trees to go. I am possibly going to be taking a look at different loaders. You know, there is that cat. I'm probably going to give that a try off camera. See if I can live with it or not. The main thing I'm looking for is something that is going to be easy to transport. This thing is not now. I did see a comment, someone, and I didn't read the whole thing. My apologies. Someone had said something about a piece of wood or a log or something like that, and putting it down. Now, one thing I noticed when I was bringing this one over here is I ended up tucking the grapple part here between the tracks, and it seemed the locking script that's on the LX low bed, the skateboard trailer here, it seems that the script works with the grapple part here. It was locking it. It's just not locking the treads. It's not locking the wheels, the tracks here. So that's a little weird why that's not, it's working for one but not the other, because I had the thing slide off on me, but the grapple part was still on the trailer and it wouldn't come off. If I tried to move the loader and try to reposition it, it just ended up glitching the trailer all over the place because the locking script was holding on to the grapple and not the actual tracks where the, you know, wherever the wheels or whatever the game sees. So that's odd why it works that way, but okay, fine. If that's the way it wants to work, that's the way it's going to work. But yeah, I'll try some other stuff here, and you know, maybe we can find a better one, or maybe even Cass can take a look at this one and he can then from there maybe figure out, okay, well, you know, wheels aren't locking, maybe we, you know, I don't know what it's gonna, what it's gonna take. So something will happen here. Either this thing will get replaced or it will get fixed. There's no way I'm gonna be driving all over the place at 5 miles an hour. That's not gonna happen. No sirree, Bob. Center. Just get a good photo here. This thing loading in. Yeah, right about there, I think. Oh, there he goes. And here comes the other guy. Oh, hello. We got a traffic jam here. That's my mistake. Where are you going now? It's being stupid again. Uh-oh. Hurry up, hurry up. Train's coming, train's coming. Got stuck on that stump. I was having a flashback to the last episode when the train just smacked the hell out of the trailer. Alright, there we go. What's going on with you? Yeah, you went right off the edge here. There we go. Alright. All set. Might take another shot. I like that little setup there. Alright, that'll do it here for this episode, guys. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like button. If you didn't, well, lightly tap the other one. Don't forget to subscribe here on YouTube if you're not already. Check the links down below for mods. Most likely the ones that we're using on the server. If there's anything different, I usually post them here in the description as well. Hit the links for Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Discord so you can like, follow, join in on the chat, and all the other fun stuff. So until next time, once again, thank you all for watching. Take it easy.